Hey, this is Bill Beaudry from Market Timing Research, and it's September the 2nd today. And we're going to take a look at a couple trades from our NASDAQ newsletter this month. And we released this newsletter the 28th so that people had plenty of time to get set for a lot of trades. And one of them that came up early was PDCO, Patterson Companies. Okay, and you can see that from the factor seasonal chart. Whether it's a bullish or bearish monetary condition, because this one, Patterson, has factor seasonal support. We tend to see the market go up in both cases in September. All right, we tend to have a V bottom, and on both our best seasonal projection line and normal seasonal, that's what we usually see. So if we take a look at Patterson here on Thinkorswim, all right, you saw that it was going to make a low. Right here, it broke the Bollinger Band. All right, so right after that, you're expecting something to have a rebound, a mean reversion, and then all of a sudden, you can see down here, it had the Fisher transform as a signal, so it's a go in terms of the factor seasonal, and then it's probably going to hit, if everything is fine, a MACD signal here. So what we actually did, or what I actually did, is I sold the puts right around here because of that particular situation. All right. Though what you can do is you can buy calls if you're really bullish, but it's up to you as to what strategy to use. I'm just telling you how to use the factor seasonal charts. Another one that came out is let's see, ta-da, Starbucks. Okay, you can take a look at this chart. Starbucks has factor seasonal support, and this also usually has a low right before the very beginning of September. Very, very strong seasonal. All right, so if we go and we take a look at Starbucks, we can see once again it hit the Bollinger Band low. That was a couple days earlier, okay? And we have a Fisher transform signal, and then we have a MACD. So if you got into Fisher transform, what I usually recommend, you usually got in right here. This is a great place to have written, or to sold the puts, which is what I like to do, and collect a really nice premium. And or you can be buying calls if you're really bullish on that big up move, and this is the second trade that came out of that particular report, and some people who did it are sitting quite nicely, okay, right now. And all I'm doing is just showing you how to use this for options trading, or all sorts of other types of strategies, okay, buying and selling. Another one is Yahoo. Now Yahoo, with our regular projection line and regular seasonal, showing there's usually an uptrend in September. Factor seasonal support is also showing strong uptrend, okay, for 1 or 2 months, even though we expect the market to have a little peak around September the 8th, 7th, 8th, or maybe the 14th or 15th. We're riding this ourselves, all right? We're not recommending that you do anything. We're just showing you what types of things you can do with our newsletter. Once again, we're not promising any profits. SEC, FTC disclaimers apply. We're not saying that the market will do exactly what we're showing, or say that you should do this or you should do that particular strategy. We're just showing you how you can use every month the 100 charts, or there's a fraction of 100 charts that come out in our factor seasonal reports, and this happens to be the NASDAQ newsletter. So we punch up Yahoo. Let's see how that's been working lately. And sure enough, Yahoo had a Fisher transform signal, and it just had a MACD signal, and it had hit the Bollinger Band bottom, and this thing is going up right about right now. So if someone sold the puts right around here, which is a vertical spread, which we a really risk-averse way to basically collect premium, especially if you sell it 1 or 2 strikes out of the money and you just hold it for 1 month expiration, you can collect some pretty nice premiums on these things. And it's a strategy that we recommend that you can do all month long with these things. But when you have really nice chart projections like this, well, this one's not really a good one, but we saw a nice one with SBUX. You might want to even buy the calls. And we have put strategies for this month as well. They're all available, and this is our NASDAQ newsletter for this month. And we hope every month you get these particular trade possibilities. They're from markettimingresearch.com. Enjoy.